Hello and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Louis Wellsman and here's your 2 o'clock roundup. British athlete Elise Christie competed in the 500 metre speed skating final at the Winter Olympics today. Our sports correspondent Peter Akinmosa went to see how she got on.
Elise Christie missed out on the Olympic medal after crashing out in the final of speed skating's 500 metres at the Winter Olympics. It meant a repeat of what happened in Sochi 4 years ago where she also fell over. The Breton got to her feet and trod home in fifth but was upgraded to fourth after one of her competitors was disqualified. GB are still looking for their first medal at the 2018 Games.
Meanwhile, Japanese speed skater Kei Sato is the first athlete to be given a doping ban in the 2018 Winter Olympics. Sato failed an out-of-competition doping test prior to the Games. The 21-year-old has left the athlete's Olympic village but insists he is innocent. Cricket now, and Ben Stokes has appeared in court for the first time today after being charged with a fray following an incident outside a nightclub. He is currently at Bristol Magistrates Court alongside Ryan Alley and Ryan Hale after a fight in the early hours of the morning back in September. Without the all-rounder, England suffered a third 2020 defeat in a row this morning as they were beaten by New Zealand by 12 runs in the Tri-Series. The Black Caps made 196 for 5, while England only managed to make 184 for 9. The defeat leaves England with 0 points and they have one match left against New Zealand on Sunday the 25th of February. Josh Butler says his side gifted the game to their opponents.
That proved to be the difference in the end. I think we were just off with our skills. Wicket obviously played a lot better than everyone thought, and it produced a really good game. But we probably didn't quite bowl as well as we could have. Guptill and Williamson put us under a lot of pressure. We're probably trying to find ways to break that partnership.
Moving on to football, Ryan Mason has announced today that he will retire from football. It's been over a year since he suffered a fractured skull against Chelsea. The 26-year-old had been working towards a comeback, but has announced today that he will retire on the advice of medical professionals. West Brom have decided to sack their chairman and chief executive today. John Williams and Martin Goodman have been placed on gardening leave following Albion's poor run of results. Last night's 3-0 defeat to Chelsea has left them 5 points from safety. English clubs are in action across Europe tonight. Our man Luke Dennis has all the build-up for tonight's games.
A couple of interesting ties in the Champions League tonight involving the English clubs. Manchester City are away to Basel while Spurs travel to Juventus in what was a mouth-watering tie. Leroy Sané could return for Manchester City tonight despite being ruled out for 6 weeks towards the end of January. David Silva and Fabian Delph are also in contention to return for the Premier League leaders. Pep Guardiola says for now that his only concern is reaching the quarter-finals.
The physicality and the quality of the opponents individual and collective is higher. 180 minutes, so your emotions are involved in this kind of tournament a lot, and hopefully we can control it as good as possible and go through.
In local news, Team Solent's rugby union side are in action tomorrow against the University of West of England in the Bucks Western League. That's all for now. I've been Louis Wellsman and this has been Solent Sports News. Like and follow us on Twitter or visit our website at www.solentsjournalism.co.uk.